Hi everybody, it's Ian Doherty here again, your friendly spiritualist medium, with yet another video. In this case, this video is going to cover the topic of psychic art. Now, what is psychic art? It's best described as being inspiration, very much in the way that inspirational speaking or writing is poured into the mind and gets voice or imprint onto paper. What we're looking at here is a semblance of what my artwork looks like here from beginning to end here, the finished picture. Now, when I was drawing this, music playing subtly in the background, I'm not aware of what I'm going to draw. Mainly just feel the colour and the pencil moving underneath my hands very, very quickly indeed. In fact, an A3 sized paper on pastels is completed in a little over 10 minutes, and yet I'm not aware of what it is to be drawn. Now, when you look at psychic artists who draw portraits of people past the spirit or spirit guides, they themselves are not aware whatsoever of the person they are drawing. They don't see the image of the person before you. What, however, is in my case here, I use symbology, the trees, the water, the bank, in order to symbolise an interpretation of what is occurring around a person, the colours used being representative of what is in the person's aura. The sky of the picture, if we zoom in slightly here, is a little bit yellow at the top and goes into a very suffused and diffused grey as we come down to the bottom of the ground. The trees in the distance look very far off indeed, and they are in their entirety bereft of leaf. Now, there is a reason for this. Firstly, the sky is representative of what is occurring on the person's conscious mind. Now, for myself, the colour yellow indicated here with the grey colour indicates the person having a very active mind, a worrier, and has a mild depressed state. They're in a state of negativity, reinforced by the blackness of the trees and the fact that they are bereft totally of leaf. Now, the further into the distance an object goes, then the further into that person's past. When we look at this picture here, we can see an avenues of trees, or indeed a way through the trees or the forest or the woods to the foreground. This would indicate that this person has been going or has been undergoing some sort of mental anguish for several months, even up to a couple of years. The trees themselves represent family or friends arranged on each side of them. The ones on the left being more close, as this is a very emotional area of the autograph itself. Yet, as them being black, without leaf, would indicate to me that the person undergoing the turmoil, the trauma, whichever way you wish to term, is not fully aware of their continued support, even from the very, very onset. When we look to the ground, here it is put over as being yellow, a very pale green and black. Again, the ground, whether it is here as banks within a wood, or indeed as I scroll down here being the stool or the cool stagnant pool, indicates a subconscious element, what lies deep within. Again, it reflects what is in the sky, yellow and black. So of course the person, in a very emotive way, is still feeling a little bit lost, a little bit of anguish. What is good here, however, is when we scroll down again to the pond or the pool, it is reflective. Look at the colour to the left there, lovely blue haze there, coupled with yellow and green. It is bright, it is reflecting the trees above it. Therefore, what we can say here is the person is undergoing a period of reflection. The water being very, very emotive. It says that things at this time are starting to move, which is a good way forward. Sometimes we can only move forward by looking at how far we have come. Not the turmoils we perceive ahead of us, but more so look at what we ourselves have been able to achieve. In a roundup here, ladies and gentlemen, the sky represents the waking mind, what we are thinking about. The trees in this case represent family and friends. Look how they form a line, helping that person to keep them on track, moving forward with or without that person's knowledge. They have always been there. Again, when we look at the water here, the light blue on the left would indicate a willingness now to talk of what is occurring, what makes them feel very, very emotive. And in essence, it is a very, very beautiful picture. Indeed, again, this picture on an A3 took a mere 11 to 12 minutes. And it's beautiful. Thank you for your time. I wish you well. And if you wish to see me demonstrating my psychic artwork, have a look at my webpage, www.aura-artz.co.uk, and have a look when I'm booked, and I would love to see you there. You never know, you might even get yourself a drawing. Wishing you all well. Bye.